your general reading for the month of April 2020. I do hope that you're enjoying the month of April. Now remember, there's a couple of things. Thank you so much for number one, watching my channel. I hope you subscribe and share. If it resonates, go ahead and leave me a message in the comment section. Let me know what resonates for you. And again, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. And remember, energy is fluid and messages are timeless. So whenever you're meant to hear this message, that is when you will hear this message. Now, gender is fluid. So remember, if I pick a card and I use the pronoun she, that doesn't necessarily mean that this message is only for women or females. This message is for anyone. Remember, the tarot cards are more talking about personality traits and events rather than talking about a specific person in the situation. And remember, energy is fluid. So I could be describing your energy, or I could be describing the person that you're dealing with. I could be describing their energy. And remember, a lot of people are cross watchers as well. So just because I'm reading for a specific sign, that doesn't mean that I'm not picking up on someone else's energy who might be watching you, Pisces. So remember, that is my disclaimer for the video. This is a general reading. Now, I do like to let you guys know where our planets are in the beginning of the video. So Venus is in Gemini. So what that means is that there's a lot of people who are coming out of the woodwork. People are coming back to try to rekindle friendships, love affairs. It's up to you if you're interested in dealing with that. Remember, Gemini is a little fickle when it comes to love matters. They're very talkative and they're big talkers, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're dealing only with a Gemini. Venus and Gemini could be that, again, people from your past, people who you dealt with, people who you had situations with in a loving manner but didn't work out, could be coming back to rekindle that. So keep that in mind when you are dealing with any sort of love relationships at this point. So Pisces, for the month of April, what is in store for you? For the month of April, Pisces, how have you been feeling? How have you been dealing with social distancing? Okay, so in general, how have you been feeling, Pisces? How have you been feeling? For the month of April, Pisces, I see that in the beginning you were feeling like you were trapped and that you had to make a decision to walk away because people were not seeing eye to eye to you, eye to eye with you. It could be that you walked away from someone that you felt was stubborn in their communication, someone who you felt was not necessarily they weren't being vulnerable. They were definitely being vulnerable, but they were being too harsh with their words. They were being too quick, too childish, too spiteful, too petty. Now that you have walked away from this person, you see that there wasn't a happy ending with this person because this person wasn't offering you any stability. This allows you to have clarification on exactly what you wanted. You could have been dealing with another water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. Or you could have been dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This person, you actually wanted a happy ending with this person. You felt that this was going to be your one, the one. But unfortunately, that wasn't it. Unfortunately, that person didn't see that what they were saying to you was hurtful. Unfortunately, they didn't see that you weren't being fulfilled. You didn't feel appreciated. You didn't feel appreciated. Pisces, but you have to let go of that opportunity. You have to let go of the idea of that there will be an opportunity for stability, that there will be an opportunity that you guys will no longer be fighting, because It seems like you're still holding on to the idea. It seems like you're interested in working things out with this person. You're interested in not fighting anymore, but just letting them know how they hurt you, or vice versa. It could be that that person is no longer interested in fighting with you. They're holding on to the idea that things will work out, that things will mend, right? But it's up to you what you're interested in, right? So if you're interested in walking away from this person, or are you interested in holding on to the idea, or interested in working things out with this person? Yeah, the general energy was the 9 of Cups reversed. So it means that people were just, you guys weren't complacent. You guys both felt like you guys were not being emotionally fulfilled. You guys both felt that either someone was investing more time than the next, or you guys were both just not investing at all. You guys were both not being honest with each other about what was going on. What's in store for Cancer with this situation? What's in store for Cancer in the month of April 2020 with this person? What's the next step for this situation? Clarify this for me. Yeah. You both are going to have to make a decision very quickly. If either this is something stable or this is something that you both don't want. But you guys, the decision is going to be made. Either you're going to make the decision to end this with this person, or they're going to make the quick decision to end this with you. And they're actually very sure about this decision, or you're very sure about this decision, about what you're about to make, Pisces. Because again, you're both people emotionally were not being fulfilled. Both people had very harsh communication, and both people were talking shit to each other. So you guys clearly have been fighting like cats and dogs. Yeah, the Lovers reversed. It seems like the opportunity between you guys to talk it out is no longer there. Yeah, there wasn't an equal balance between you guys. The overall energy, there wasn't an equal balance between you guys. And this is why you guys are at where you're at this point. Pisces, definitely, I see that you are going over the ideas. You're going over, what could I have said? What could I have done? Why is this person acting like that with me? Why is this person behaving like that? It seems like you didn't want to see the writing on the wall. You didn't want to see exactly, like you felt like you definitely had to always defend what you were saying. And this person definitely felt like they always had to chop you down. This person always felt that they needed to remind you of how good you have it, or vice versa. Maybe you felt like you needed to constantly remind this person, if you don't do what I want you to do, or if you don't shape up, or you don't talk to me nice, I'm walking away from you. I'm definitely walking away from you. And it's not that you didn't see, again, stability with this person, but you felt it. You felt that this person wasn't being vulnerable with you. You felt like this person was not being honest. And you're still holding on to the idea. You're still holding on to petty fights. You're still holding on to, this person did this to me and this person did that to me. It's time to let it go, Pisces. It's time to definitely move forward and definitely look to see what other realms or opportunities could you possibly have. Maybe not with this person, but just in general, right? Because Pisces, maybe you like to think that if it's not with this person, it's nothing, right? It's win it all or lose it all. And that's not necessarily how things work, Pisces, right? Because Pisces tend to be very emotional when they communicate, right? They're very honest. I feel personally that Pisces people tend to be very honest with when they're communicating with the loves of matters, right? With matters of the heart. But you got to remember, Pisces, that not everybody is worth your time. Not everybody's worth your love. And not everyone is willing to put as much emotion behind a relationship, right? And it's not to say that you're wrong. It's just that you're different. That's all it is. You're different. But definitely there wasn't a balance between you guys. There definitely wasn't stability, and you both were speaking harsh to each other, which made you guys very defensive, made you guys protect yourselves. You were either being very vulnerable with this person and this person was not appreciative of you, or vice versa. This person was being vulnerable, but you were being harsh with your words. But I have a feeling that it was the other way around, because Pisces is very rare that you guys are very harsh with your words. You're very honest and direct, but you're never harsh or malicious. You're more direct, concise, to the point, but you guys have more vulnerability when you speak. You guys have more emotion when you speak. You guys have a little bit more sensuality when you speak. But you guys tend to attract very harsh, very fiery energy always, because you're water. You're water. So for some reason, it's like water and fire signs, it's so hard for you guys to mix. Not because you guys are malicious to each other or anything like that. It's just that water tends to drown out fire, or fire, it's like they feel stagnant. They feel like they can't really be vibrant right around you. Okay, Pisces, so this is the end of your reading. Now, if you're interested in seeing the extended version of this reading, you can go and click on my Patreon link. You can become a Patreon, where you will go ahead and get clarification and extended readings for your signs. Remember, you will have access to that all month long. And remember, I do have a contest for every subscriber who leaves me a comment. You guys can enter into the contest where you win a personalized reading with me. I will go ahead and choose a person by the end of the month. And I hope you have a very safe and happy month of April. Hey guys, this is Persephone, and this is going to be the extended reading for Pisces. Now, if you're watching this, that means that you have become a Patreon. On my Patreon page, I really appreciate you becoming a Patreon, your donations and contributes. Go ahead and assist me in obviously paying my rent, but also help me create more content for you guys and just invest more into my readings and so forth. So I really do appreciate that. So Pisces, this is your extended reading for the month of April. Now, if you are here, I'm sure that you came from YouTube. So just a big summary of what was happening and what the reading was. Now, this is for the month of April. It seems like you were in a relationship that was not fulfilling you emotionally, and you were dealing with someone that was very harsh with their words. You've decided that this person wasn't offering you any sort of stability, and you're holding on to the idea of maybe you working things out with this person, but it seems like this person is not really on the same page. This person is more looking for victory, looking for a way to kind of tear you down, because this person is very upset with you. Why is this person upset with Pisces? Why is this person upset with Pisces? Why is this person upset with Pisces? This person felt that you weren't being honest about, were you being sneaky behind their back? And this person also felt that you weren't being very resourceful with yourself and your time. Maybe you were offering your time, attention, your money, your resources to other people. And they felt like, why? Why is this person always constantly looking out for everyone else? But then he should be looking out for us. He should be looking out for our relationship, for our opportunities, for our stability. Yeah. You have the Death in reverse. It seems like this was a constant habit of yours, that either you're always looking out for other people, or people were not necessarily looking out for you, and your partner was frustrated with that. Your partner was constantly wondering, why is it that This person is always looking out for everyone. What's the motive? Yeah. They thought that you might have had another opportunity with someone else, and that's why you were constantly trying to help others. Or maybe you felt that this person had other opportunities. I feel like it's you thinking of that, of them, that you felt that they had another opportunity, or they were maybe talking to someone, they were entertaining the idea of being with someone else, but they weren't really being honest about who they were talking to and what they were doing. That was a big topic between you guys. That was a big topic of why you guys were so like on edge with each other, and why you guys were always fighting, why you guys were not communicating enough, like why you guys were always tongue-tied, because you felt like this person was entertaining other adventures, other relationships, other prospects, other people. With the Nine of Swords reversed and the Empress, it seems like you no longer think that this is your happy ending. This is not something that's going to be of use for you anymore. This is no longer serving you. This is something that you would have to let go, Pisces, because this person is either entertaining other people, or this person feels like you're entertaining, but they also feel that you're not being honest about what you're doing. Where you going? Where you hanging out? Who you talking to? For the month of April, what can Pisces do? What should Pisces focus on? For the month of April, what should Pisces focus on? For the month of April, what should Pisces focus on? For the month of April, Pisces, you should focus on walking away, self-isolation, and stop hurting yourself in the sense you're overindulging, in the sense that you're criticizing yourself. You're criticizing, what could I have done? What could I have? How could I have solved this situation? But right now, it's time to get out of that space, even though a lot of us are practicing social distancing at this point. So a lot of us have nothing but time on our hands, but it's time for you to focus on something else. It's time for you to walk away from that poverty mind thinking and feeling like you're a victim, because you're no one's victim, Pisces. It's time for you to be the Pisces that you are, which is you're fun, you're emotional, but you're creative, you're sensitive, you're sensual. For the month of April, Pisces, what you should do is look at your opportunities. Don't necessarily push away any opportunities, and don't juggle more than you can chew, right? Because you're usually very, very, very knowledgeable. I've known Pisces to be very like philosophical, very like they think outside the box. They're not judgmental. So what you need to do, Pisces, is think about how can you put yourself in a position where you no longer have to judge or prove yourself to others. Think about things that you're very good at. Think about things that bring you joy. It's going to be the end of you feeling like you're in limbo. It's going to feel you're finally going to come to a conclusion with all your relationships, especially that one where you felt like you weren't being fulfilled. You're finally going to get closure and clarity. You're finally going to communicate with this person and let them know how you feel, and they're going to let you know how they feel. There is no more limbo. Your guys are not going to be thinking about how can you work this out, different perspectives. You're done with that. You're done with that. You're no longer going to entertain that thought anymore. You're going to move forward. You're going to now work on things that bring you joy, that you're good at. And you're no longer going to isolate yourself because you know that this person is not worth it. You know that this person has never brought you joy. This person never brought you stability. So why would you even waste more time? Especially now with everything happening, you know that it's not worth it. Life is too short. Life is too short to be. Okay, Pisces, so this concludes your reading. I'm sorry my phone died, but I did want to conclude the reading. So just keep in mind, since this relationship seems like it is overwhelming and not emotionally fulfilling, keep that in mind when you're making a decision to go forward with this person. This person seems like they are lacking the emotional intelligence that you're craving. So if you're looking to work things out, go ahead and keep that in mind. But if you're looking to walk away, it would probably give you the best peace of mind at this point. Enjoy the rest of your April month, Pisces, and I hope to see you again next month. Have a good one.